You might be wondering to yourself, where are all the Alabama Crimson Tide football fans when you watch home games that have taken place at Bryant-Denny Stadium this year? This past Saturday, against Southern Mississippi, the student section was 10% full, if that. Against New Mexico State, back on week 2, the fans, quite simply, were half full. And a lot of this has to do because of the game time temperature and because of the opponent. Now let's look at the game time temperatures for these first 3 home games. Against New Mexico State, the line was 55 points. The temperature, 96 degrees. The humidity, 46%. Against Southern Miss on September 21st, the line was 39 points. The temperature at kickoff, 84 degrees with the humidity of 51%. This coming Saturday against Ole Miss, 34 is the line, and the kickoff temperature could be 95 degrees. Now, when we look at Alabama's schedule overall, the interest has somewhat peaked to the downside, with Alabama playing a very weak schedule. Duke, New Mexico State, South Carolina have all been games where Alabama fans expect a blowout victory. Complacent fans is another reason. Alabama fans already know what's going to happen before the game's already ended. Now let's look at Sanford Stadium, which is just east of Tuscaloosa. Against Notre Dame, they had a completely packed stadium. Now, a lot has to do with the fact that Georgia's number 3 in the country playing Notre Dame, who was number 7. The game was also on primetime. Georgia also got to showcase their new lighting system, which Alabama also has, but hasn't had the ability to showcase yet because their games have all been during the day. Now, 800 miles to the northwest of Tuscaloosa in Lincoln, Nebraska, fans continue to sell out Memorial Stadium. This picture was taken on August 31st as Nebraska hosted South Alabama, nearly 90,000 in attendance. Now, here are a couple reasons why Alabama fans should be attending Alabama games no matter what the circumstance. Nick Saban, he's the greatest coach of all time in college football history. He was not going to be around forever. He's going to be 68 this October, already 5 national championships. Greatest quarterback in Alabama history, Tua Tagovailoa, nearly 6,000 yards accounted for. He continues to ball out this season. Future NFL talent, Jerry Jeudy, Henry Ruggs, the list goes on and on, 9 potential first-round draft picks. Here's what Nick Saban had to say when asked about the fan attendance at Bryant-Denny Stadium and the appreciation that he has for the fans that do stick around.
Coach, with another hot game Saturday, what's kind of your appreciation level and message to fans who are sticking it out for 4 quarters and creating that atmosphere that you're hoping for, especially in SEC play?
Well, you know, my hat's off to them. We really appreciate what they do. I don't think anybody really realizes, you know, how difficult it is for fans, how many issues that we really have. You know, I wish that, you know, some of the TV people and the people from our conference would come and at any stadium, you know, in these kinds of conditions, and know that it's really difficult, you know, for the fans. And you know, this is an entertainment business that we're in. I mean, people come to see the games because they enjoy Alabama football and they enjoy the tradition, but they also want to be entertained and see good football. And I think when the circumstances and conditions of the game are very difficult for them, I think you negate some of those positives, but we really do appreciate what they do. We always have, and just, you know, this year it's been a little hotter than normal and stayed hotter for longer, and we've had, fortunately or unfortunately, all afternoon games so far, so it's kind of unfortunate for the fans.